last 2 hours. And guess how much I made? Guess. After gas, I made a whopping $24.76. Not even a full $25. Like, I can't even get my own food DoorDashed for $25. Okay? When I moved to Cali from Texas last year, I really thought that I was going to be living my California dream. I got my full-time job, I got health insurance, benefits, all of that stuff, all of the things that I thought that I needed to live a comfortable life. And it just feels like I can never make ends meet. Like, I'm literally clocking into my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5. Hold on, girl, I gotta order. I'm just so frustrated because I feel like I've done everything right. Like, I went to school, I got my degree, I got a job, but like with rent and bills and student loans and groceries and gas, like, it just feels like I just cannot get ahead. And it's like these billionaires who have never had to lug 5 Big Mac meals with drinks up 3 flights of stairs, it feels like they are making money hand over fist. Something has got to give, and I feel like it needs to be them, because I am tired. All right, the billionaires need to start opening their pocketbooks, because I can't afford to keep on opening mine.
Shalom, Koholah, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim Chakodash, the ones apostles and bishops and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to brothers and highways and byways, doing the work sincerely and faithfully, continually fighting that good fight of faith, Lord willing. We have found that number 2 be delivered. All right. So we're gonna go through a couple scriptures. And and I'm sure brothers seen this video quite a few times, but I want to put a little something on it as well. All right. So you have this Judite woman complaining about any and everything under the sun. All right. And one of her main complaints was she would like the billionaires to open up their wallets and start giving some money out. Well, first and foremost, these billionaires ain't going to give you a damn thing. All right. You wasn't brought over here, or you wasn't, part of this lineage to come to America and be rich and be prosperous. All right. And that's one thing Jake truly doesn't understand, living here in Babylon. We weren't brought over here for comfort. She may have mentioned about she went to college, she got a degree, she got insurance and all that other nonsense. All right. You was brought over here to be a slave. All right. And you'll continue to be a slave until the Lord Yahweh Shai Shai comes back for us to deliver us from Babylon the Great. All right. But I'm going to start with Psalms 146:3. It says, "Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help." All right. Now, the majority of our people who are struggling here in Babylon, which is damn near everyone out here, you would think that they would come to the realization that, wait a minute, this route that we're taking clearly isn't working, right? And the fact that the word of the Lord has been noised abroad throughout the 4 corners of the earth, over the past 15, 16 years heavily, you would think these people who are downtrodden, who are, sick and tired, who are going through all kinds of ailments, you would think that they would hear this word and say, you know what? Let me wait upon the Lord, because that's the only way. Waiting upon the Lord is the only way. And our people love to be simple. All right? They love to be simple about, trying to get ahead and going to college and doing everything right, as she said. All right? Proverbs 1:25, it says, "But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof." Right. I'm sure these people have heard the word. I'm sure they heard, what our message is. Esau is a devil. The Lord Yahweh Shai is coming back to destroy Babylon the Great. You know, he's going to put you through hell. You know, he ain't going to do nothing for. I'm sure they've all heard the lines. They've all heard the prophecies. They've heard the scriptures. They heard it all, man. And if they haven't heard it in full, they've heard it in part. But they did hear something. All right? But they continually and consistently wait upon Esau and him to open up his wallet to say, you know what, I've been thinking, and I think you deserve $100,000 of my money tax free. That shit ain't happening. All right? And this is why you working so hard. Uber and DoorDash, trying to make ends meet. You working because you the one who's paying the elites, man. You the one putting money in their pocket. And you don't even realize it. She said, I work, the bills, the insurance, all this stuff. I can't. Yeah, well, Esau needed to keep his house up. How do you expect him to keep his house up if you don't work, man? If you don't carry them 5 Big Macs with drinks up 5 flights of stairs? You know, Esau got bills to pay. You better get on the grind, girl, and hurry it up. All right? But ye have said it not all the Lord's counsel. Because we've been telling you. We've been telling you this place ain't no good. We've been telling you that they're going to come down. All these things we've been telling you, people, from the head apostles on down. Now, you want to cry and weep and mourn about all the injustices that are happening by the so-called white man. Now you want to talk about it. Now you want to make videos and put your face out there and show the world how much you're struggling. And shit, from what she said, I don't even think she has kids. So it can't be that goddamn bad. Micah 2:10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. And the majority of our people don't understand that. They think because they come here or they were born here, that this is the place where they need to build up. This is the place where they need to get, ahead in life. All right? This is not your rest, man. This is just a mere pit stop for us till the Lord brings us back to our own land. And it goes on to tell you, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. When you're heavy burdened with a lot of different things, living in this kingdom, having to work in this kingdom, having to just comply with everything in this kingdom, it'll drive you to the point where you just feel totally hopeless, man. Totally hopeless, as this woman. All right? And she's one of millions, man. One of millions who are feeling that very same way. One of millions who believe that the elite should open up their wallet and give some of that $1 billion that they have. Okay? So this place will destroy you. It'll destroy you mentally. It'll bring you to the brink of just homicide, man. Because you get that mad. Because you just can't make ends meet. There's just not enough money to go around. Esau's banging on your door every month for that rent. If you got a car note, Esau's coming to you, calling your phone every week. You're delinquent. You need to make the payment. But this is what our responsibilities were that were given to us when we came over here, to be subjected to payments. All right? To go to our enemy and want of all things. If you people would just listen, all right, you would understand that the things that you're going through has already been written. Okay? It already has been written. And again, the book of Proverbs tells you, you have said it not on my counsel. Because you don't see, when you walk by the prophets and the men of the Lord, and you hear what they're saying, you hear we get down, we're telling you, all that's going to happen. Because you don't see immediate results, our word and our testimony is not true to you. It won't resonate with you because you don't see the immediate results of what we're speaking about. All right? And this is why a lot of our people, tend to just shy away from hearing the word of the Lord. I can't remember what it was written, but it speaks about Israel seeketh a sign. Our people want hardcore proof, boy. They don't want to hear nothing about faith. They don't want to hear nothing about, prophecy. They want to see it right now. Show me something that I can believe and follow you. And again, we walk by faith. We truly believe what we tell you is real. But the masses, and again, they're not going to believe until they start seeing the true terror that's coming down the pipeline. All right, but they're getting a glimpse. They're getting a glimpse of it. The Lord is opening that window just enough so they can see out and be like, oh, this is real. This is what's happening. All right, let's continue on. Jump back up to 2nd Ezra 16:40. It says, "O my people, hear my word." Again, the Lord's people don't want to hear this word because there's no immediate satisfaction. There's no immediate gratification. All right? Now, if we had spiritual power to the extent where we was able to heal somebody right there on the street, or make somebody see right there in the street, or stop a car in its tracks, if you will, there'd be people all over the joint. There'd be phone calls made. You got to come down here. These guys, the Israelites, they're doing all kinds of things. And they're moving cars. They're healing people. They're making people see. And that's how our people operate. They need to see tangible evidence about what we're saying, man. And it doesn't work like that. First and foremost, you got to believe, what we're telling you is true. But not only that, believe that what we're telling you is of the word of the Lord. And it also goes back to our appearance. We're out there with garments on, some garments old, worn out, sackcloth, if you will. And one's appearance alone will deter somebody from hearing the word. All right, continuing on. O my people, hear my word. Make ye ready to the battle. And in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. All right. Now, evils can come in many shapes, forms, or sizes, if you will. All right. And our people are going to find that out real quick. You Israelites out there are going to find that out real quick about these evils that are being as pilgrims upon the earth. You're going to find out. We've been telling you, put your trust in the Lord, put away the wickedness, do things that are going to be pleasing to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So you're going to find out about these evils that are going to be like pilgrims upon the earth. They're going to be everywhere. All right? And they're going to come in many shapes, forms, of fashion. You can be walking down the road and a damn dog come out. Or messing around, and you walk under a beehive or something and the bees come out and get you. Or you can be face to face with Esau Edom, in that time where he's going to be like, yeah, you got to go. Cock back the shot off, and that's it. So we're coming into some real crucial times right now, man. And a lot of you people, you're starting to feel the effects of what's going on. Here you have Bank of America. They had a glitch in their system where people was checking. First, they weren't able to check online, And those who were able to get online to check their accounts were reading 0. All right. Esau is telling you, he's preparing you, he's gearing you up, he's letting you know this is what's coming. All right. He's telling you. Now, again, we being the watchmen, we're the ones who gather the information for you. All right. We're the watchmen. We gather the information. Then we fact check that information, and we filter it through the scriptures. Right? And then when the checks and balances check out, we prophesy about it. Okay, we ain't gonna sit there and tell you something that that could possibly be truly up for debate, man. For example, America being destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. That's not up for debate. There's nothing to debate about that. As wicked as this nation has been, the Lord said He gonna just send them nuclear rockets over here. All right. The Lord being a so-called black man, that's not up for debate. Well, he lived in Israel. He had olive colored skin and all this other nonsense. The Lord was a black, dark-skinned man. Period. All right. So all these things and all the gray areas, as people like to use as some sort of terminology, we ain't getting involved with all that gray area shit. It's either yay or nay. Let's move on. In no particular order, I'm just bringing these scriptures out. They were just ones that were on my mind. This is Matthew 6:19. It says, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth." All right. And this was what this young lady was talking about. All the things that she's done, all the accomplishments that she has, accomplished. All right. So basically, she was laying up for herself treasures on this earth. I did this, I did that, and I went to here, and I was told to do this, just to live a comfortable life. She said, America was not built for comfort for you Israelites. Period. Okay. It says, where moth and rust doth corrupt, where thieves break through and steal. Let me open it up real quick, jump down to 20. And it says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, wherein neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. All right? So don't get all caught up with the tangible things, the tangible materialistic things of this world, because everybody is going to lose everything. This just the way it is, man. It's just the way it is. Alex Jones had a site, called Prison Planet, and many other, podcast people use the term. But this is exactly how you're going to feel as a prisoner. Prisoners don't have, yards to go to, so to say, mowing lawn and washing the car and, cutting the grass and watering the flowers, Prisons don't have that availability. You see? So again, it says, lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal. So don't be all caught up with what you purchased and how much you bought it for and what it's worth, because it's all going to be worth nothing. In the blink of an eye, it's about to be worth nothing, man. Everything. Useless. Render it useless. right? Put my glasses on here. This is Sirach 5:17. It says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy securities thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance." And this is, and again, this is a very strong message. You know, this is a very strong message to you people out there who may have heard, and I'm not going to get involved until I really see, you know, if these things happen, what these brothers was talking about. All right. The scriptures tell you, make no tarrying. Don't be waiting around to see what's going to happen and then try to, you know, jump into action. All right. The Lord ain't stupid. He gonna put you right. He gonna get you right where he wants you, man. Make no tarrying. Get up on the good foot and get involved. You know. And like I said earlier too, all the shit that you go through, all the ailments and the pains, and the issues and the stress, the anguish. All these things that you are subjected to in this kingdom, right? And you clearly, there's no resolve in all these things that you're going through and you're surrounded by. So you would think that one would say to you, hey, you know, the Lord is coming. The Lord's going to relieve us from all our troubles, all of our pains. He's going to set us back in our proper order. You know, we're going to have new bodies. You know, just by hearing that alone, one who's under the gun in this kingdom would say, you know what, sign me up. If there's come a point in time where the Lord's going to take away all this pain, all this sorrow, I want in. And that's how the majority of people should be feeling and thinking right now. You should say, I want in. I want to be able to rest easy. I want to be able to, you know, just enjoy, you know, a pain-free day. But as long as we're living in this kingdom, and as long as the Esau is in power, you people are going to continue to suffer. You're going to continue to suffer. So now one will say, well, what difference does it make if we're going to suffer? Well, the difference is this. He that endureth until the end, the scriptures say. So you got to endure, and the Lord will reward you. All right? Again, going back to having faith, trusting and believing. Right? Trusting and believing that the Lord's going to make due on his word and his promises. Matthew 11:28. It says, the Lord says, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Then wasn't that young lady? She said, I'm tired. You are going to continue to be tired. There's no rest until Yahweh Shem Yahushai come and give us rest. So get used to being tired, man. You know, and then when you put your trust in the Lord and cast your burdens upon the Lord, it truly makes it easier spiritually in your mental state. It makes it easier to walk through this life. It does. It makes it a little easier to walk through this life when you cast all your burdens upon the Lord, man. But when you try to fight this fight by yourself, without the intervening of the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you are fighting a useless battle. You will not survive. You will not overcome without the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, and if you look at that video with this young lady, the look in her eyes and just the sound of her voice, she got nowhere to turn. But now she turns to the world. She turns to the world to air out her personal feelings about not being able to make ends meet, about struggling, about doing everything that she was told to do that was going to get her by in this kingdom. All right? And now she's stuck with all kinds of student loans, all kinds of house bills, you know, because you tried to play Esau's game. And now you expect Esau to dig in Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. You expect these billionaires to dig in their back pocket and just hand you over some cash. That shit ain't gonna happen, man. Not in this kingdom. Esau ain't gonna be handing over billions of dollars just to make the so-called Negro, you know, have a better day next week. Alright, so I'm gonna end it there, Lord willing. It was edifying. I'm gonna see y'all brothers in another one. I say shalom for now.